It is I, your guy, Shaadie without the Y. That's Shaadie, period speaking, and I'm with my lovely co-host,
Freida.
Freida, everybody.
That's right.
We here
Freida.
with the see, she can spell that out too. We here with the LakeHouse Culture Podcast, first edition, live right here at LakeHouse Studios, located in Mill Creek, Utah, or Salt. It says Salt Lake.
Let's
on
just
the
say
GPS.
Salt Lake City because nobody's gonna believe us anyway, but we are.
But we are here live from LakeHouse Studios. You got two of the LakeHouse artists, Shaadie and Freida, coming with y'all at our first episode. So let's just tell them what we.
You know what? Before we lay it out on the table, let me just say right now that I'm nervous and excited at the same time. I've been telling Shaadie this since we showed up to the studio.
Nearsighted.
Ooh,
Like that.
not nearsighted, but
That's
nerve.
nervous and excited at the same time.
Nerve-sitis.
Nerve-sitis.
She got the nerve-sitis.
Got nerve-sitis.
That's the feeling I get every time before
That's
I
a
get
natural thing as the performers and entertainers that we are when we step into new ventures like podcasting and things like that, because we're perfectionists. We want it to be a certain way. Oh, I'm getting hot.
Don't take that jacket off, but show him the label though. Show him the label.
There it is. Shows Ladies Entertainment Group. You know, we get in our zones. We just want it to be a certain way. So you're getting it live. You're getting it
Raw and uncut.
I was just thinking that. Raw and uncut, even after the edit.
Oh, yeah, because
We just got to make sure it sounds right and looks right. But this is what we're doing. We're starting a podcast that we're going to be coming to y'all consistently. That is the goal, and that is what you need to do in this game, to be consistent. So we're going to come at y'all with just trending topics, everything that we do. We'll be bringing on guests and stuff like that. And it's just the whole culture of Utah, music, entertainment, business, everything. Just everything positive coming out of Utah.
Yeah, we definitely want to stay on the optimism train, especially in the world that we live in. So thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. So we gonna start it off like this with a quick little background of, I guess,
Shaadie,
ourselves and our company. Right?
Where are you from? Wait, hey Shaadie, where are you from? Because your whole aura is definitely not Salt Lake City.
Definitely not. That is true. I've only been out here for, what year is it? 2019? 3 years.
2020.
Actually, in July, it'll be 4 years. So I've
Okay.
been out here since 2016, but I come from a itty bitty city called North Vallejo, the country club Crest to be exact. Crestside, North Vallejo in the Bay, by way of Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, by way of Kingstown and Trinidad. So
Ancestors.
yes.
All right.
And I know that from your aura that I feel and have been growing to know over the years as well, I know you're not a Utah born and bred as well.
No, fortunately I'm not. I'm from Compton, California. I was born and raised in SoCal, so I'm a beach girl. But I'm super grateful to be here in Salt Lake City. I've been presented with a plethora of opportunities, this being one of them. So I'm just happy to be here in Salt Lake City.
Same here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an open spot. I was telling people every time when I first moved out here with the family and things, like, if you're able to rebuild, if you're able to leave where you're at
Start over.
and start over or regroup, this is the place to come and do it at.
Yeah, I hear the Salt Lake people are tired of us though. They're turning away folks.
We migrating.
Stop
But I mean,
coming to
it's
Utah.
open. It's easy living. You know what I mean? They got a plethora of jobs, and as far
And the
as
people are so nice.
happy, yeah, it's like Southern hospitality without crazy racism. I mean, it's true. I mean, it's not. It's really pretty easy out
is
here.
it or is it not?
It's not.
Have
out
you
here.
faced any racism since you've been here? Not to get all.
I mean,
but we are.
not like I have in Cali type stuff. You know what I mean?
Is it
Here,
racism there or is it prejudice?
Kind of both. The prejudice, because they yield a little more power in Cali with what they. how they can use their prejudices against you.
Now, are you talking about your artistry, or are you...
In all ways. In the artistry, it's definitely a little tougher. It's a lot more fish in the sea that you may get grouped with. You know what I mean? And to kind of stand out is a little more tougher out there to be taken, I guess, as serious as you can. Because the people that are like gatekeepers and stuff, everybody's paying and doing whatever. So if you're kind of on your own different lane and may not have the financial status of others, you can't take advantage of a lot of the things that they may offer.
Broke artists need love too.
I mean, but that's why you keep working and grinding, and then you just stay on your path as far as what you feel is right for you.
Show you right.
And then it'll lead you here, because we got led here to Utah, and we've been rocking.
Amen. Yeah, I moved here in 2015, and I moved here in January of 2015, and then met CJ, the owner of Changing Lanes Entertainment Group, in, I'd say, June. Funny story. Can I go into the story about how I met CJ?
I got my how I met CJ.
Right. Hashtag how I met CJ. So I moved here. There was this girl I met, and she wanted to go out. So she wanted to show me Salt Lake City. Long story short, so it was the night of the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. After the fight, we went out to Salt Lake City. She left me stranded in Salt Lake City, but in the midst of us, just talking and seeing, who she knows, because what I like to do, she gave me CJ's contact. So I got in touch with him. After she left me stranded, I just cut her off. And
that was her last
but
good
that
deed.
was that exactly that was
That's her
preach.
last good deed.
Preach. She was just met for that reason and in that season. But I was able to get in. He just said, send me a video of you singing. I sent him. What did I send you? I sent CJ a video singing Beyonce. I was working at Vivid.
She did a secret video.
I went under the table in between calls. Went under a vacant room under a table and sung Beyonce's.
That's crazy. I worked at Vivid too when I came in.
Hey, if you ever need a job and you just moving
Go to
here,
Vivid, they gonna hire you.
They gonna hire you on
For
the
real,
spot.
off the floor. They gonna get you right out the street. Come on, if you want to go through training, it's paid training. It's not that bad.
Look, but one thing Utah is good for is a job. So
Man,
if you need one or two or three, come on with it.
So you sent him Beyonce from an under the table
yeah,
edition.
acapella edition.
Acapella under the table doing
And
work
it was Rocket.
Oh.
It was Rocket. Beyonce's
said,
Rocket.
oh.
So I went under the table, sung Beyonce's Rocket on acapella for him so he could see how I sounded. And it's ever since then, it's just been
rocking.
Been rocking.
Been rocking.
Ah,
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Mine, okay, so I had just came out here, probably out here maybe a couple months or so. I was sending out emails like I normally do, like to Facebook people and things like that, looking for a studio to record in. Got in contact with this studio owner who no longer owned the studio, but happened to get the message on his Facebook page and was just liked what I was doing. Is just like the type of guy that wants to help people. That has some talent, which was dope. Like I said, Utah people are extremely friendly. So he's like, man, I just come to my office. I just want to give you a list of people that I think you should contact and work with. And so he gave me a modeling agency, other people, stuff like that. And CJ was one of the ones. So I had his number, found his stuff on Instagram. You know what I mean? Inspector Gadget Detective, found all the stuff and start following him and start sending them stuff for maybe 3-4 months. No response. You feel me? None, right? So then I'm in other studio with my brother, Tone. Shout out Penny. You feel me? And I send him the snap, and he is that Penny? And I'm like, yeah, that's my brother. He man, I've been getting your stuff for all these months, and da-da-da-da. I ain't never said nothing, but you keep sending him what you doing tonight? Can you come to rehearsal? And came to his house for rehearsal. And this nigga threw me in a band.
Boom! That's how it. See, not only do you get to get a job, you get to follow your passion and get paid for it.
But like real talk, it was like on some real things. Like, you feel me? I had been presented with other situations and stuff with people before. Like, even when I first moved out here, like straight to the like number one spot that you can go to as far as recording out here. Like, went straight to the guy and talked my way in. You feel me? But, like, I wanted to be set up and, like, if I'm going to work under somebody or get put on by somebody, I just wanted it to be the way I wanted it to be.
Please expound on the verbiage of being put on.
For me, like, just being able to be given opportunities. Like, put on for...
Your hood.
Yeah, I mean, not just in
your
that
passion.
sense. Yeah, like, put on for me isn't, like, giving me a handout of anything, like... seeing the potential that I have, knowing what I can do in a certain opportunity and being able to provide me that opportunity to do what I do. Not necessarily like giving me, this is what I'm going to do with what you got, and knowing I'm not ready for certain things and stuff like that. Like, putting me on in the sense of maybe if that means taking me under the ring and teaching me something like this, how you really need to go about it. Like, that's putting me on game. You know what I mean?
Giving you the foundations and the fundamentals.
Not just throwing me out and letting somebody, mold when they know I'm not ready and taking advantage of something like that. That ain't putting on. That's just like taking advantage. But putting me on in the right way as far as like nobody ever talked to me about giving me a job of music before. It was always how I can pay them for them to do a service. And he was like, with what you do, I can get you paid by doing this. And I'm like, what? And it's been for real. Shoot. So see? It's only been going up from there. So.
Wow. And that's how we met CJ. So, and if you come to Salt Lake City and you do not know CJ,
and you have a met CJ store, I guarantee you do. Feel free to hit. Frida, what's your handle?
Let's say it again in the edit so that we can see.
Then we'll put it. It'll be right here somewhere too, with our Instagram handles, to where you can send in your how I met CJ story, because we've heard them from y'all a lot of times at shows, off stage, all the time. How somebody met CJ. And what blessing he's done for them. So share it with us, and we'll give it to you where to go.
Yes. Share your How I Met CJ story below. And because we all want to know.
We all want to know.
And we all know CJ.
And we may share it on the next LakeHouse Culture Podcast. So, make sure you give your handle, and we'll read it. If it's good enough, we may just share that. And that may be a comment. I guarantee you we'll have enough to get a theme of.
Stream good enough on all of your social platforms. Good enough.
We'll have enough to keep that going. That's going to be a din-din-din. And for the next CJ. But that's how we kind of came to the Changing Lanes Entertainment Group. And been rocking with the music and the cover game, which has then bloomed and elevated into the LakeHouse Studios original music. Right?
That's not the official title, but that's definitely the direction that we're headed.
That is. It is. LakeHouse Studios
Sessions.
Something
like that, but y'all get it. Y'all know where we're going with that, right?
But that is, as you see up there, that is the original artist section of Changing Lanes Entertainment Group. So all of y'all that know us for the cover band stuff, now y'all gonna be able to get a little taste of the original stuff coming out. And we got artists for y'all.
Our favorite.
We got artists for y'all. You looking at two of us, and then we have Courtney Kelly.
One of my favorites.
Kurt Banks. Engineer, we have Dub D, Dave. Amazing. And then, boss man CJ, he get out there and he does his thing as well with laying some vocals and some bass riff. Do you call them bass riffs?
Slap of that bass.
What do you call them bass?
Don't talk to me. Slap of that bass.
They
riffs. He be going there slapping the bass.
They're raps.
But we also have him and the Feel Goods backing band that I'm telling you, it's going to be some amazing, great things. Y'all seen us at some Soul Flow events.
Hallelujah.
Backing up Freida and I. Also Terrence. Ernie, that's what he goes by. T. Dot.
Do it again.
That's another Ernie. You know what I mean? We're going to put his name up just so they know how to spell it correctly. It's going to be like flashing, like bloop, 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 bloop.
Just
But
E-R-N-E.
that's our artist. That's our roster for right now. And we got some heat coming for y'all, so stay tuned, definitely. But we just wanted to open up the floor with this podcast to share with y'all because we know y'all want to see the insides and the outsides, and we gonna give it to you because we have the intel. So y'all keep staying tuned. You know, we're not gonna make this long. We just gonna give a short little intro and watch us grow and elevate and be a part of the journey.
Yeah. Everything that he just said, that's where we want you to come with us. So come on along.
So stay tuned. LakeHouse Culture Podcast. We'll be coming back with you with artists, business owners, entertainers, models, actresses, actors, artists, everything like that under the sun, coming out of this great state of Utah from people that are born and bred here, also implanted like ourselves, coming from the great state of Cali. Northern and Southern, we coming together. We like Checksmiths, baby. Everybody is separate, but we good together. So, Change Lanes Entertainment Group, we going to be coming right back at you. LakeHouse Culture Podcast. Stay tuned.
Bye.